From a Giants perspective, this is another important announcement, and we welcome Phil to the club today, having obviously welcomed yesterday Reece Palmer along with Callan Ward. So, as you can see, we're busy into our list build, and Stephen Silvani has been instrumental in that, and acknowledge Stephen and Graham Allen's work in putting together our uncontracted players. And of course, we've got a lot of work to do over the next couple of months with our exciting young talented players that will come through the draft, and some of the previously nominated players as well.
It's been an extremely tough decision for me, but I put plenty of thought into it. I'm very happy with my decision, and I believe it's the best for me and my football. I thought it was best to announce my intentions, as I have enormous respect for Adelaide, and they were very good to me in my time there. I now look forward to seeing the list come together, and I'm sure we will have a talented group pushing us forward.
Phil's 197 key position, key defender, which don't come around every day. He's a player that both Graham Allen and myself targeted a long way out, knowing that Phil has got immense ability and talent. In his short career, he's already played on some of the greats of the game in Riewoldt, Franklin and Cloke, and done some outstanding jobs on those key position players. But not only is it his talent with the football, but it's also his leadership qualities, which really was one of the key contributors in terms of our football club targeting Phil as a potential leader for the Giants.
Having some local boys who play for the club, having someone that comes from Marist College, obviously the students here today, excited to see one of their own playing for the club. I think that's what it's about. You can do a lot of grassroots work, but to have someone like Phil, who represents the region, having come from the school, to play for our club, it gives the kids something to look forward to. So, yeah, very important for us to have people like Phil and Josh Bruce as part of our list.
I left here start of 2004 to go to Adelaide, so I spent 14 years here in Canberra, so it's great to get back to the school where I started playing Aussie rules.
Look, his football talent is one that came to the fore. He was number 10 pick for the Crows some years ago. But look, I watched him closely over the pre-season period, viewed a few of his games from previous years. He's a guy who plays the modern game really, really well. So we're really delighted that he made the decision to come to the Giants. But it's also his leadership qualities. We're a young group, and what was sort of selected in terms of the uncontracted. There's been a fair bit of emphasis on the football side of things, but it also on the quality of the person as well, and Phil fits the bill.
Obviously, leadership is one thing I've always been interested in. Being at Adelaide, that was always drummed into us, trying to take a leadership role as soon as you could. From my point of view, I'm really excited. Only being 21, but being one of the elder people there will be a challenge for me, and I've got a lot of learning to do left in my football. So obviously, we've got people around like Stephen who will be around, Kevin and Mark around the game for a long time who can help me with my football, but I'm excited to hopefully have some form of leadership around.
The 5-year journey looks a little bit like tough couple of first years, and then we go into a mode where we hope to be competing for finals from years 3 onwards.